Wow, 2 manifest videos in one day. That's crazy.
Ne haldesin şansın döner bir gün biter hüzün hayır.
We got strong independent women working over here in the construction.
Ne haldesin şansın döner bir gün biter hüzün hayır. Bir kere de sabret yaptığın her şey yanlış diyor bana affet. Yalnızlık tattınız.
Have you tasted loneliness? I don't think. What is that supposed to mean? Have you tasted loneliness? Have you tasted loneliness, bro? I have been alone for God knows how long, and I love it. I love it. Honestly, I cannot really see myself in a relationship anytime soon. It's just gotten to the point where I am just too alone. I'm not lonely. I'm just too alone that I enjoy my company way too much. I don't want nobody to break that shit. I don't know. I noticed that a lot of people just really hate this the idea of just being alone. A lot of people just hate that. Like, why? Why? Do you know that studies have shown people who are alone are more successful, are more productive usually? Because they just have so much time and they only have themselves, that the only thing that they can do is, productive things compared to a person who's not alone, who's too busy wasting time on other people. I'm just saying, I love to be alone. I don't know why people hate it. I'll never come back this time.
Ne haldesin şansın döner bir gün biter hüzün.
This looks fun though.
Peşimdesin. Ne haldesin şansın.
Bro, this looks so fun though.
Biter hüzün. İstediğini al beni bırak. Bitti zaten hepsini yak. Varlığın oldu ceza. Yokluğun ayrı bir kavga. Olmam yanında. Sorma, uzatma. Asla dönmem bu sefer.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. That's what most of oh my god. That's just what I've noticed. Okay, a lot of women will say, I will never come back this time, and they come back anyways. I see that way too many times happening, bro. I mean that statement is probably gonna piss off a lot of people, but again, that's just what I've noticed. Okay, just what I've noticed in my 20 years of existing on the earth. I won't come back this time. Really? This time? So you're saying that you came back other times? There shouldn't have been another time. Oh my gosh.
Ne haldesin şansın döner bir gün biter hüzün hayır peşimdesin. Ne haldesin şansın döner bir gün biter hüzün hayır peşimdesin. Ne haldesin şansın döner bir gün biter hüzün hayır peşimdesin. Ne haldesin şansın döner bir gün biter hüzün hayır.
You know what I've learned from this video? The moral of the story is that per capita, Turkey has the baddest women per capita. I'm gonna, bruh. It's funny because I was literally just talking about that with my brother, my oldest brother, the other day. He was like, bro, I gotta go to Turkey, bro. He was like, that country is freaking awesome. He was telling me how he had a friend that went to Turkey. He was telling him about his experience in Turkey, bro. And he was like, oh my gosh, the women are bad as hell too. Shit. I had a Turkish girl that used to like me, but that was a while ago. She was bad as hell. I mean, I was interested in her, but her personality just made me turn right the other fucking way. But honestly, that was kind of a while ago. But shit, You think I would have trouble getting Turkish women? Definitely not. Shit, I'm nowhere near ugly too. I'm not even at my peak. No, I mean, if you know me though, you know that I'm reserved. I'm reserved though. I'm reserved for Russian women. But I'm just saying, you know, I might have to, you know, those Russian women might have to wait because the amount of the bad Turkish women that I've seen, shit, you know, I'm just saying, bro, you know, I might have to try out another cuisine. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you know, I might have to try me out some, you know, some more cuisines, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, seriously, like, I know I say that a lot in my Turkey reaction videos, but damn, bro, I've never seen a country where, like, this is the thing, right? Like, pretty girls exist everywhere. Pretty girls exist everywhere, but like, just for one country just to have like so many pretty girls just in like one setting, it's just insane. Like, for example, people tend to say places like Sweden or like Russia or something like, oh, they have such like beautiful women, they have such pretty women. But honestly, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that like, nah. Like, I've seen otherwise. Like, don't get me wrong, they do, but like, people tend to say like, oh, everywhere you'll see like is a pretty girl. Like, you know, you'll see pretty girls there, but I mean, I think Swedish women are mid, really and truly. Like, every time I see a Swedish girl, I'm like, damn, you are mid as hell, or you are just below mid. You know, I'm sorry to break it to you. Russian women, they're either, a wise man once said, Russian women are either a 0 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Honestly, in my experience with like seeing Russian women, that's almost true. Okay, I've kind of seen some that were pretty, but they were like mid pretty, you know? Like, you can be attractive, but you can be like mid attractive. I don't know how to explain that, but that's kind of my experience. I've just seen some really chopped Russian women in my experience, bro. Like, I can't even deny that. And this is coming from someone who has himself only reserved for Russian women. But I'm just being quite honest. But Turkey, don't get me wrong. There's some, I'll say some. It's kind of rare, but Turkey, it's just like, it's like everywhere. You see pretty women just littered everywhere, right? It's like you look in the sky and you see clouds everywhere, right? You know, they're not all over the sky, but you just see it everywhere. That's like pretty women in Turkey, bro. Like, I don't know why Turkish women are just so fucking gorgeous, but like, damn. It's not even like that, to be honest. It's the fact that they're everywhere. Oh my gosh. I've never seen something like that from a country before, bro. But anyways, yeah, I can't even like, even some of the people in my comments, even because I have some like Turkish women who go and comment, like, you know, I be seeing some of y'all's profile pictures and I be just like, yo, I'm like, damn, you know, I be having to look twice, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just being honest with you, right? But anyways, man, look, go check out my other manifest reactions. If you have any videos like this that you would like to see my reaction to, go comment it in the comments below. You know, the song wasn't bad. Not my favorite type, to be honest. I've heard better. I'm just saying that I have, you know, compared to what I've heard from Manifest, I have favorites, okay? I'm not saying it's bad. This song was not bad. I think there's just better. But anyways, man, like and subscribe for more like this, man. And thank you for watching. And goodbye, bruh.